Yeah, hi everybody. This is Retro Kid Reviews. Totally not trading with a Johnny L. Ace Nerf Esquire. Yeah, kind of funny. Lore aside, let's just get the most obvious elephant out of the room. If you saw my Instagram, I got my first of a probably long overdue time of kind of funny merch. And one other thing I want to get out of the way before we start things off. With this, I guess, editorial slash news roundup for Toku News, specifically for Power Rangers 30th anniversary coming next year, is over on the kind of funny front. Greg lost his dog, Porty, and I am a fan of the show. I'm a fan of this channel. I'm a fan of Greg's content and everything. But for the longest time, I know he pretty much loves the ever loving crap out of Porty more than probably until recently when he got his son. So. I already said my condolences. I already said my stuff for the majority of when they were covering Porty's passing, either through the announcements or just recently on the cards right here. The kind of funny podcast of Greg coming back after taking time off, mourning Porty. So that all being said, it sucks regardless. I myself had a couple of generations of cats at this point. When I lost my dog Sandy, it wasn't as rough as I remembered. Because she was an old dog. She was had a whole other life with one of my other brother's friends. But with that all being said, it still sucks regardless. Even coming off a year after my dad's passing, it's just, grief goes in many ways. And I'm happy that Greg is open about it personally in the podcast. I'm happy that he's trying his best to move on while, trying to be Greg like usual. So with that all being said, this is way overdue. So for Porty and to everyone at Kind of Funny still feeling the loss, I'm there with you. King Porty. So with that all being said, let's get back into action. If I could do this nicely. I guess not. Back into basically the Toku news of the day, which was, of course, speculation from Illuminati on the 30th anniversary for Power Rangers. What's notable is that they're trying to shoot for the fences again for another Sentai team to get adapted. The reason why I want to talk about this because I found this through the usual Toku channels. I want to give a big shout out to S-Day from his channel for covering the whole thing, and also being one of the few channels like myself that also have talked to death about how Illuminati is sometimes right, sometimes wrong. In this case, they're probably half right. Keep in mind, these were the same guys that were responsible for telling us that the show's ending through traditional television, going into Netflix. That was half right when it came to Dino Fury so far. I'm pretty much behind on Dino Fury episodes. I think they either are on break and waiting for the last half coming in. Don't really know Netflix-wise. Please let me know in the comments down below if I've missed any episodes that I think would actually be interesting to talk about. Maybe a crossover, which would be cool, but that's how it is. So, on to this news, which was written up, if I can get the guy's name. Yeah, Bryce West. I think he's one of the regulars they have for their site. They are it's a big swing, so I'll leave the article obviously down below so you guys can see yourself. Getting to the more meat and potatoes of this, they want a Zenkaiger adaptation. For those who also remember, I have seen the least as far as his anniversary goes. The big draw obviously would be their gold Gold Zenkaiger Ranger. Obviously being his suit is being modeled after the 30th anniversary show Go Kaiser, hence why I came into Toku to begin with, and how I basically started a long part-time now-ish career of talking about Toku in general. So with that all being said, I think it's a good idea. What was a bigger get if it does come true and is hopefully another Mighty Morphin mainstay that hasn't really been in the series in a long time. No, it's not even, now for the record, there have been, JDM obviously, Austin St. John obviously, Steve Gardias during, I think, the 25th anniversary card by review on that, and obviously, hopefully, Johnny Young Bosch during Once a Ranger. I might do a retro review of that, crossover. Yeah, it's been 15 plus years, ironically, of the 50th anniversary. Power Rangers wise, I'm also planning to see if I could do a 20th anniversary review of Forever Red, even though that was also supposed to be the 10th anniversary. So again, anniversaries in Power Rangers crossovers are kind of the, I guess, meat and potatoes, or obviously peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter chocolate, that two things you didn't think would actually work this long, but yet somehow was that damn effective for nostalgia's sake. So yeah, the one person they are missing out that hasn't really done a lot of crossover time, aside from, I guess, a lot of other past Rangers in the Mighty Morphin era, was David Yost's Billy. So yeah, if Billy comes back, it would be a big get. They don't really know if he's gonna be a mentor for this adaptation of Zenkaiger, which actually would be really cool. It will harken back to, I want to say, like his Zeo days of doing the same exact kind of thing, just being like helpful for the team in the back and stuff like that. But another reason why I hope he comes back into some capacity as an actual Ranger. It would be the first Ranger since, I want to say, Jason, to actually, not Jason, Tommy, to be actually be another team in general. So it would be like a big get, honestly, there also. Another big reason why they want him back, is he got done dirty in the 90s and 2000s. I won't go into details, but he was very closeted gay at the time, and he had a whole grown-ups Hispanics interview. I'll see if I could get the write-up also down below, or maybe a video of him explaining what he was been doing after the show, a lot of conversion therapy, coming back into the LGBTQ plus community now is very big, very beneficial to him. It's very, probably, in my personal opinion, I think is very helpful for his mental health, given the journey he has been through all this. Now, another big reason why they're probably, if this is true, if they are committing to actually doing a post Rio Soldier adaptation, which could have been a lot of other things. It could have been Lupin Ranger, Lupin V Pad, could have been even Tokuger, but that's probably not going to happen. They're probably actually going to do Zenkaiger if this is true, mainly because, again, it's the 30th anniversary. There's a lot of Sentai footage, if I remember correctly, that was callbacks to previous Sentai. Or they could just use the suits and try to be a big 10 years overdue apology to Super Mega Force. But again, this is all my speculation aside. So that's kind of where I am. I'm on wait and see until this actually happens. Again, Hasbro wanted to do more before COVID hit last couple of years. They wanted to do their own, lore with the Mighty Morphin timeline. They wanted to do their own adaptations of, like, maybe the Boom comics, probably do a proper, like, adult animated adaptation of either Shadow Grid or whatever's cooking in there. Another big reason why I'd rather talk about this than the Lightning Collection announcements is because they really spammed the Mighty Morphin button. For those who don't know, any new retailer or any new, I guess at this point, a company that takes Power Rangers kind of can't resist the fertile fruit that is getting a bunch of Mighty Morphin stuff out of the way. So much so that I think the whole theme for this Ranger drop, I forgot the Hasbro Pulse announcements, was just mostly Season 3 stuff. They just wanted to double confirm, I guess, all the Ninja Rangers they still need to do. I might actually get Rockies. I'm a big Steve Cardenas fan, so that would actually be cool for the channel. I'll just review it. I'm not going to do stories with it, hopefully. Another thing I forgot to get during the Legacy Collection days was the Power Sword, and I might get a chance of getting that, and maybe Lord Dragon's helmet. Keep in mind, I'm a very big guy. I have no clue if I can even pull off a real Nerf Lord Dragon, but if I could, you best believe I should. So that all being said, getting back into action for where this whole thing started was my source, or I guess the video I saw it from was Este. He's a great channel. He's a great Toku tuber. He is very much a finger in the pulse when it comes to the franchise and rumor mill and, like, what ifs of, like, past crossovers that could have happened. He also did a 5 years later retrospective of the 2017 Power Rangers movie. So again, I recommend his channel as always down below. He is very fastly one of the best, like, Toku tubers I think you should see. And he came into this fandom during 2017 Power Rangers. He saw most of the show through high school and stuff like that. And to him and me, I think you are an awesome creator. I think you're doing great strides for the Toku genre as far as Toku tubers like myself, variety or any other kind. But that all being said, what did you think of this quick announcement of 8 o'clock are finally coming up to my first hand here to Models in my Shorts playlist? I'm probably going to be doing updates on Halo from there because it is getting boring even 4 episodes in. So again, more on that when I do my future card on that. Other hand here to my upcoming thoughts on, or I'm posting this after hopefully I get this video dropped probably over the weekend. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, Stranger Things season 4. I saw the trailer. I did a quick react. It's a little messy, so I'm gonna do a retake in case this is any indication. So with that all being said, obviously, Sensei Scorpio's shirt here. To sub the channel, notification bell down below for any updates if this does become the actual 30th anniversary season. If that is the case, that would be cool, especially for David Yost. He hasn't really done anything in the actor space in quite a while, and I really would love to see him come back to this franchise as like either a cameo, or if he wants to commit to being a mentor, or even commit to being a ranger. That would be really cool, really beneficial. It'll be the first person after, again, Tommy to be a ranger in general. So that would be pretty huge if that's the case. So with that all being said, my voice going out, what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and if they're doing Zenkaiger stuff, I guess his Sixth Ranger could be Aquatar based. The season 3 lore, I'm trying to remember as much as I can. Can you tell it's been a while since I remembered any of this, let alone season 3? But again, if David comes back, it'll be cool. May the power protect him if it does.